Quad this is week 74 of the Perl Weekly Challenge. I don't know how frequently I'm going to be able to come back and do these, but I've had a look at this week's and it should be quite quick, so let's go for it. Majority element is the one that appears more than floor size of list on 2. So that's a specific definition that we can use. So 1, 3. Well, let's use the second example because it has an edge case in it. 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, and it's size of list. Size of list divided by 2. Floor that. And it's the idea that the count on the unique elements, it's the one for which that's greater. Sorry. It appears more than, yeah. It's greater than. Here there are none. So if we find the unique elements and compress those by that, then that'll be an empty list. Numeric. So majority element is that. If there are none, then return -1, else return the majority element. So there we return -1. And if we put in the other example, 2, 4, 2, then we get 2, which is the majority element. If you want to see the 2 pieces before the comparison and filtering, then that's this. In this case, so there's 1, 1, 4 2s, 1, 3, and 1, 4. 4 is greater than 3. So we filter out. Cool. Okay. FNR character. You got a string. Write a script to print the series of first non-repeating characters for the string. So it looks like FNR stands for first non-repeating character. So it says FNR, but if there's 2 non-repeating characters in a row, you take the last one. It's the first non-repeating character before the first from the last. Whatever. Alright, I'll just take the examples as the definition. I think what I like here is to write the function which does the passes, and then I can just wrap that in a wider thing for each pass. So let's do the XYZ examples. If it's XYZZ, then it should be Y. And this is probably using key again to count which are repeating. And it's where 1 is that. Oh, and since we're filtering each element, we can do it inside. So it's actually alpha reduced by the count of omega. Reduced by 1 equals the count of omega. Is this going to get ugly? And ravel that. I imagine there's spaces, remove those. And take the last one. Cool. So if we put another Y there, it becomes X. If we put another X there, no character found, but the definition says return a hash. So if, what is it? quadse.dialog.utils.repobj. It's a space. So if a space matches first non-repeating, even though it's the last, but whatever, then we return octathorpe, else we return FNR, which is the same type of test I did a second ago. And obviously it's quite opaque in a one-liner like this, what's going on. If you're doing this for real, obviously assign FNR. Well, you're going to see what we're going to do. Yeah, assign FNR, then do the test, and decide the result. But this isn't too long, and you've seen me make it, so wrap this in a function to do all the passes. So this boy, and we're going to say it's ABABC. This is our FNR pass. Function, and we're basically going to be taking omega one at a time. So we'll do FNR. I hadn't thought about that. You can't do it as a reduction because it's not actually a dyadic. Like, I'm wondering if you could do a counter alpha. It's a bit lame. Which is like how many to take, because you want to do the 1 take, 2 take, 3 take. FNR each. Is this dirty? I think it's alright. FNR each. Omega taken by each iota count omega. Go on, what's the chances? What's the chances this just works? I'll try it. Oh, sorry, I haven't defined FNR, so that would also help. Oop. So let's define FNR. It's the hash isn't there. Why not? If you look at that. Oh, ugh. What? Shape omega is 5. I have to count. How to count omega is obviously. Sorry. How to count omega is obviously 1 to 5. So like the 3 take omega is ABA. Do we have to do a jot? Is there something weird going on? Oh. Take jot omega. Each. Right, okay. So we bind omega to the right, and it becomes a monadic function like so. Alright, and then we do FNR each of those. ABB hash C. That's it. It's the whole problemo. I should probably do the edge case of majority element where there's multiple greater than 1. So it's 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, that's 2, 4, that's 3. Oh, I see. No, by definition, yeah, no, that's cool. By definition, a majority element defined in this way, there'll only be 1. If you have 2 that could fit this criteria, it would be like 50% one, 50% the other. Alright, fair enough. I will leave it as is. Continue. To make this more robust, should do 0 equals shape. So I made a little improvement to majority element. Before I was doing empty numeric vector match, whereas if you do 0 equals shape, then you can use character vectors as well. Oops. Supposed to be a 2 in there, I think. What? 2, 4, 2. Okay. I think this will filter major cells, but I don't know how to construct such a matrix. We could do 2, 6, 1, replicate, a 1 by 3. Well, some matrix. 3 by 3 reshape over 9. Okay, so now the majority cell should be 4, 5, 6. Should be the row 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah, It is. What was I trying to figure out? Oh yeah, none found. Well, there's the 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so that's not quite there. Oh, because that's the scalar 0, dumbass. Okay. Shape returns a vector, so that's annoying. There we go. None there, but now it works on high rank arrays, works on major cells, so that's nice. So that's been week 74 of the Perl Weekly Challenge. Mainly using key to filter elements based on the count of those elements in the arrays. Yeah, all the heavy lifting done by key, and then just some basic filtering afterwards. All right, thanks very much. All right, thanks very much again for watching. See you on the next time I decide to do this.